Many older adults believe that all natural herbs are safe, but the truth may come as a shock. Some of the most commonly used herbs can actually increase the risk of internal bleeding, irregular heart rhythms, or even cancel out the effects of prescription medications. This becomes especially dangerous after the age of 65, when the body's ability to metabolize substances slows down, liver and kidney function declines, and most seniors are already taking multiple medications each day. In this video, we'll uncover 3 herbs that seniors should avoid at all costs, even if they're labeled as natural or sold as health supplements. At the same time, we'll introduce 3 powerful, safe, and proven herbs supported by both modern science and traditional medicine that can truly support the aging brain, heart, and sleep cycle. If you've ever started your day with herbal tea or taken a plant-based supplement thinking it was harmless, you might unknowingly be doing your body more harm than good. Stick with us until the very end, and be sure to like and subscribe, because the tips we're about to share could make all the difference for your long-term health and peace of mind. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 3. Herbs you should never touch. 1. Licorice root, the sweet poison hiding in plain sight. It tastes innocent. In fact, some might even say it tastes like nostalgia, the old-fashioned black licorice candies your grandparents once tucked away in drawers, or the herbal teas claiming to soothe your stomach and calm your nerves. But for those over 65, this seemingly harmless herb, licorice root, hides a darker truth. It's one of the most deceptively dangerous substances a senior can consume, especially without realizing its full effect on an aging body. At the heart of this risk lies glycyrrhizin, a natural compound in licorice that dramatically affects how your body regulates fluid and electrolytes. As we age, the kidneys work less efficiently, blood pressure tends to creep upward, and even mild imbalances can lead to serious health consequences. Glycyrrhizin acts like a chemical trickster. It mimics hormones in your body, particularly aldosterone, leading to water retention, sodium buildup, and potassium loss, a triad of threats that, in seniors, can quickly spiral into hypertensive crises, arrhythmias, and even heart failure. And here's the most frightening part: it doesn't take much. According to an FDA warning, eating just 2 ounces of black licorice a day for 14 days can cause irregular heart rhythms or hospitalization, especially for adults over 60. But it's not just candy. Licorice extract is hidden in many herbal teas, cough syrups, supplements, and digestive aids. You may be consuming it daily without knowing, silently tipping your body into imbalance. It's a risk that accumulates over time. The price you pay? Sometimes it's as subtle as increased fatigue, dizziness, or swelling in your ankles. Other times it's more severe, like a stroke or a sudden drop in potassium so dramatic that it sends you to the ER. For seniors already on common medications like diuretics, beta blockers, or blood pressure pills, licorice can interact dangerously, enhancing or nullifying their effects. It doesn't ask your permission, it simply alters your body's chemistry from the inside out. And unlike other risks, there's little warning. You won't feel the slow elevation of blood pressure. You won't feel your potassium levels drop until the damage has begun. This makes licorice one of the most insidious dangers in the herbal world, sweet on the outside, but quietly destructive beneath the surface. If you've been reaching for licorice-laced teas to settle your stomach or supplements promising adrenal support, it's time to reconsider. Your heart, your kidneys, and your brain deserve better. And speaking of things that deserve a second look, the next herb on our list is praised for helping diabetes, yet may silently spike blood sugar levels, upset your digestion, and damage your kidneys. Curious? You should be. Let's take a closer look. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Fenugreek, the hidden spike behind the sweet promise. It's often hailed as a miracle herb, fenugreek, the golden seed of ancient remedies. You'll find it in diabetes support supplements, digestive teas, and natural hormone balancers. Herbalists speak of its centuries-old use in Ayurvedic medicine, and many seniors trust it to help manage blood sugar and soothe stomach discomfort. But behind its gentle, earthy aroma and mild sweetness lies a set of dangers uniquely risky for older adults, dangers that don't knock before they enter. For seniors, the line between benefit and harm can be razor thin. That's where fenugreek becomes deceptively dangerous. Its blood sugar-lowering effects are powerful, but not predictable. When taken alongside common diabetes medications like metformin or insulin, fenugreek can drop blood sugar levels suddenly and severely, leading to dizziness, confusion, fainting, or even hypoglycemia-related coma. And unlike medication, which is dosed precisely, fenugreek's potency can vary greatly from batch to batch, but that's just the beginning. As the digestive system slows with age, so does its tolerance for irritation. Fenugreek, though often marketed as gut-friendly, can lead to bloating, gas, diarrhea, and intestinal cramping, making daily comfort harder to find for seniors already dealing with gastrointestinal sensitivity. Even more concerning, fenugreek contains compounds that mimic estrogen, which may disrupt hormonal balance in aging bodies, especially in those with a history of hormone-sensitive conditions such as breast or prostate cancer. And here's the price you pay. You may begin with a small capsule, hoping for better glucose control or smoother digestion, but what you actually experience is a quiet destabilization, a false sense of balance that can lead to a dangerous sugar crash. A stomach that rebels without warning, or worse, the slow undermining of your body's already fragile systems. The very thing you turn to for health can become the silent saboteur of it. What makes this herb especially tricky is its reputation. Seniors may overuse it because it seems natural and safe, but few realize that fenugreek has been linked to kidney stress, nutrient malabsorption, and even increased bleeding risk when taken with anticoagulants, an especially serious concern for those already on blood thinners or managing high blood pressure. So before sprinkling those seeds into your smoothie or swallowing that capsule with breakfast, ask yourself, is the promise worth the uncertainty? Because up next is an herb praised worldwide for emotional wellness and natural antidepressant effects, yet it holds a well-documented history of disrupting life-saving medications, altering brain chemistry, and opening the door to dangerous drug interactions. What is it? Stay with us. This one could change how you view every bottle in your cabinet. 3. St. John's wort. The herb that heals and harms at first glance. It seems like a blessing. St. John's wort, that cheerful yellow flower often sold as nature's antidepressant, has captured the trust of countless people seeking peace without pills. Its reputation is glowing, a mood lifter, a natural answer to anxiety, even a gentle remedy for insomnia. And for older adults who feel hesitant to rely on prescription antidepressants, it can feel like a hopeful middle path. But hope, when misinformed, can become a dangerous illusion. What most don't realize, especially seniors, is that St. John's wort is one of the most medically disruptive herbs ever studied. Behind its sunny exterior lies a biochemical storm that interferes with how the liver metabolizes medications. It doesn't simply coexist with your prescriptions. It alters how your body processes them, often reducing their effectiveness or accelerating their breakdown so fast they become useless. For someone over 65, this matters in ways that are life-altering. Many seniors take multiple prescriptions daily. Statins for cholesterol, SSRIs for mood, anticoagulants for the heart, even anti-seizure or blood pressure medications. St. John's wort has been shown to reduce the effectiveness of all of them, in some cases by over 50%. That's not a mild side effect. That's medical sabotage in disguise. And the price you pay may not come all at once. It might show up quietly. A return of depression you thought was controlled, sudden spikes in blood pressure, a clot that should have been prevented, or a dangerously low dose of a heart medication that can no longer protect you. Worse, because the symptoms come slowly, you may not suspect the herb at all. Even over-the-counter medications and common supplements can be affected. It's no exaggeration to say that St. John's wort rewrites the rules of your medication regimen without your doctor's knowledge, because most people never mention it. After all, it's just a flower, right? But in seniors whose liver enzymes, kidney function, and neurological responses are already shifting with age, this kind of silent interaction can lead to serious, lasting harm. No herb, no matter how natural it seems, should hold that much hidden power in the hands of someone vulnerable. So before you reach for that sunny bottle promising light in the darkness, take a moment to ask what else it might dim along the way. Now, what if there were herbs that could truly support the aging brain, gently balance the nervous system, and nurture your body without disruption? Not only do they exist, they've been quietly helping elders for generations. Let's now explore the 3 herbs every senior should consider embracing instead. 3. Herbs you should choose instead. 1. Ginkgo biloba, a gentle guardian for the aging mind. There's something quietly noble about Ginkgo biloba, an ancient tree whose leaves have outlived empires and whose healing properties have traveled centuries to reach us. For seniors, this herb is not just a supplement. It's a symbol of preservation, of mental clarity, and of holding on to the pieces of ourselves that time often tries to take away. In an age where forgetfulness is expected and names slip away like sand through our fingers, Ginkgo stands as a defender of memory. Its power lies not in exaggeration, but in evidence-backed subtlety. Ginkgo improves circulation to the brain, ensuring that even the smallest capillaries, those that so often become sluggish with age, can deliver the oxygen and nutrients the mind needs to function well. It doesn't act like a stimulant. There's no rush, no jolt, just quiet clarity, like fog lifting gently from a morning field. Studies have shown that older adults who take Ginkgo biloba consistently report improvements in memory recall, processing speed, and even mood stability. These are not grand promises of reversing age, but realistic, meaningful gains that help seniors stay present in their lives, hold a conversation with confidence, and remember the birthdays of their grandchildren without hesitation. But perhaps its greatest gift is its protective role against cognitive decline. While no herb is a miracle cure, Ginkgo contains powerful antioxidants that may help slow the progression of age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. It shields the brain from oxidative stress, which is one of the major accelerators of mental aging. And Ginkgo's benefits don't end at the brain. Improved blood flow also supports heart health, eye function, and even reduces the frequency of dizziness or vertigo, a common complaint among older adults. For those who often feel like their body is a little slower to respond, a little foggier in the morning, ginkgo may offer just enough of a lift to bring back a sense of energy and groundedness. Still, patience is key. This is not a herb that demands fast results. It works best when taken consistently and respectfully, like a wise old friend who walks with you, not ahead of you. So, if you're looking for something to protect the most sacred part of aging, your mind, then ginkgo may be exactly what your body has been waiting for. But while the mind must be cared for, so too must the spirit. And what if there were a herb that not only eased stress and worry, but also soothed your joints, improved your sleep, and helped you face each day with calm strength? You're about to meet it next. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. Ashwagandha, the calm within the storm. Aging brings many changes, some visible, others quiet or hidden in the heart and mind. For many older adults, it's not just the body that slows down, but a sense of inner calm that seems harder to hold on to. The days feel more fragile. Sleep becomes shallow. Small worries, once brushed off, linger longer in the chest. This is where ashwagandha gently enters the picture, not as a sedative, not as an escape, but as a herb that helps restore what age and life often wear thin. Resilience. Ashwagandha has been used for over 3,000 years in Ayurvedic medicine. Not to dull the senses, but to strengthen the nervous system from within. Known as an adaptogen, its gift lies in helping the body adapt to stress, emotional, physical, hormonal, without overwhelming it. For seniors whose stress often takes the shape of loneliness, sleep disturbances, or chronic pain, ashwagandha offers a subtle kind of balance. It doesn't force calm. It teaches the body how to find it again. Science is catching up to what tradition has long known. Studies now show that ashwagandha can reduce cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for our stress response, and in doing so, help support more restful sleep, clearer focus, and improved mood stability. In seniors, especially those experiencing early signs of anxiety, low energy, or even mild cognitive fatigue, the effects can be profound. It's not about feeling young again. It's about feeling more centered, more capable, and less emotionally fragile. But perhaps what makes ashwagandha most valuable in later years is its ability to nurture both mind and body. It's been shown to support healthy thyroid function, reduce inflammation in joints, and even enhance muscle recovery and endurance. Key factors in maintaining mobility and independence. It's like a quiet ally, working in the background to rebuild the strength life sometimes erodes. Still, it's not a magic pill. The benefits of ashwagandha unfold slowly, often over several weeks, but for those who stay with it, the rewards are lasting. Deeper sleep, calmer mornings, and fewer emotional spikes that leave the body drained. Ashwagandha reminds us that growing older doesn't mean surrendering to worry. It means learning how to carry life's weight with more grace. And now, let's turn our attention to a herb that carries with it the scent of lemon and the soul of serenity. A plant that doesn't just calm the nerves, but also supports the gut, softens sadness, and helps seniors rediscover peace with every cup. You won't want to miss this one. 3. Lemon balm. A cup of calm for the restless soul. There are some herbs that don't announce themselves with bold effects or powerful claims. Instead, they whisper their benefits gently, like a soft hand on the shoulder or the quiet comfort of a friend sitting beside you when you can't sleep. Lemon balm is one of those herbs. Subtle, calming, and profoundly restorative, it offers seniors something that is often in short supply: peace, both of mind and body. For those over 65, the world can sometimes feel overstimulating, noisy, or even disconnected. Thoughts don't settle as easily, worries about health or family loom larger at night, and sleep, once a reliable friend, slips further out of reach. Lemon balm, with its natural calming properties, doesn't numb those feelings. Instead, it helps the nervous system find balance without sedation. It soothes without silencing, allowing the body to let go, not shut down. The active compounds in lemon balm, especially rosmarinic acid, interact with receptors in the brain that regulate mood, anxiety, and sleep cycles. In multiple studies, older adults who consumed lemon balm, extract, or tea experienced measurable improvements in sleep quality, digestion, and mood regulation. For those managing mild cognitive issues or restlessness, it provides a gentle boost, not through stimulation, but through restoration. But the benefits don't stop at the mind. Lemon balm also supports the digestive system, helping to ease bloating, gas, and mild cramping, symptoms that can make daily life uncomfortable for aging bodies. By calming the gut, it indirectly eases tension throughout the entire body. After all, the gut and brain are in constant conversation. When one relaxes, so does the other. Perhaps what makes lemon balm so unique is its simplicity. Brewed as a warm tea in the evening, its citrusy aroma brings a kind of ritualistic comfort, the kind that signals to your body, you are safe now, you can rest. For seniors who've lost spouses, live alone, or simply find themselves more emotionally sensitive than before, these small rituals become anchors. Lemon balm reminds us that healing doesn't always have to come in the form of a pill. Sometimes it comes in a cup, steeped slowly, and shared with quiet intention. And speaking of intention, what happens when we pair ancient herbal wisdom with modern nutrition science? What if the key to graceful aging wasn't just avoiding the wrong herbs, but embracing the right combinations at the right time of day? That's the question we'll explore next, and the answer might surprise you. Aging wisely. The power of thoughtful choices. As we age, we often become more thoughtful about what we eat, how we move, and how we live each day. But what we sometimes overlook is how even the smallest choices, like the herbs we add to our morning tea or the supplements we take without question, can have profound effects on our long-term well-being. Herbs, while natural, are not always harmless. In fact, for those over 65, they can interact with the body in ways that are far more intense than we realize: your heart, your liver, your brain. They no longer process substances like they once did. And when you're managing multiple prescriptions, even one natural ingredient can become the tipping point that disrupts balance. But there's good news. With knowledge comes power, the power to choose wisely, to avoid silent risks, and to embrace herbs that genuinely support your changing needs. Ginkgo biloba, ashwagandha, and lemon balm are not quick fixes, but they are gentle allies. They work in rhythm with the body. They offer clarity, calm, and quiet strength, the very things we cherish most in later life. The truth is there's no magic cure for aging, but there is a path of thoughtful care. And every choice we make, what we consume, what we avoid, and what we trust becomes part of that path. Herbs can be part of a healthy lifestyle when used intentionally and responsibly, especially when guided by up-to-date science and deep personal awareness. So my advice to you is this: pause before you purchase, question what's on the label, and speak to a healthcare professional before adding any herb to your daily routine. no matter how harmless it seems. Your body has earned that respect. It has carried you through decades. It deserves only what supports it now. And perhaps more importantly, trust your instincts. If something feels off, if a tea makes you dizzy, or a supplement leaves you tired, don't dismiss it. You know yourself better than anyone else ever will. Growing older is not about shrinking back. It's about growing wiser in how we care for ourselves. And sometimes, wisdom means saying no to what the world calls healthy and yes to what is truly right for you. You're not just living longer. You're living smarter. Keep going. Keep learning. And above all, keep choosing what honors your body, your story, and the years still to come. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.